one, but it's fine.
Okay, I'm streaming. I think.
Tarkov, maniac on the loose.
Okay, I'm gonna join this guy now.
All right.
I'm only gonna do like a couple raids, so it's not gonna be like forever.
We gotta build Tarkov more after you're done.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna join him now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hello? Hello?
Liquid gentlemen.
Oh, sorry, man. I had to go 1 second. My wife needed to talk to me real quick.
Oh yeah, you're good.
All right, all right. What's your name on here?
Here I'll send you it.
Polaris. You don't like Zaworodo?
What?
Nothing.
I have no clue what you just referenced.
Jojo.
Uh, yeah, I don't know what that is.
I thought your name was there's a guy on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that has that exact name, so that's what I thought that was.
Uh,
So, what tasks do you got, man?
let's see, tasks. I have, here, wait, I'll just stream you. I have like a ton.
Would like to hear. Alright, one moment. Okay. Is there a specific something that you want to do now?
Um,
Like, is there something that you want to personally focus on to learn? Would you want to do a map? Do you want to focus on a mission, like a task? Or do you just kind of want to just do a little bit of mix of everything and just kind of go along as we go?
yeah, I guess just like a mix of everything. I want to learn interchange,
Okay.
but,
So let's go ahead and see what tasks are again. Sorry, I was
okay,
looking at my other stuff.
yeah.
So tasks, you have shoot out picnic. That's kind of passive. Delivery from the past, that we could do. Um, Scroll down. Let's see what other customs. We could do delivery from the past, and then we could do acquaintance.
Huh, yeah,
Oh no, no, you got the letter already. I forgot.
yeah.
Is there any other tasks? Let's see. No. Provide viewership. We can try. Easy money part two is pretty easy. Delivery from the past is probably I would say you should focus on because it's a progression task.
Hmm,
It helps you unlock stuff like you'll need over time. Gunsmith part one is kind of eh. You don't have to really worry about that this second. Supplier. What is supplier again? If you click on supplier. Okay, you just need a TAWS. So you need to find a
yeah,
TAWS and you need to do delivery from the past.
yeah,
But if you don't want to focus on that, you just want to learn uh, uh, not shoreline, interchange.
interchange, yeah.
Okay, so is that something you'd like to focus on right now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to do? Like anything else you'd like to do while we're kind of waiting?
Um, Not really. I don't think so.
Okay, so just interchange. What would you like to know about the map?
Uh, just like where the good loot is, I guess, where the valuables are, and also
Do
extracts.
you?
Like I've never played the map, so I have no clue. Like
Okay,
how to
so
navigate or.
I'm going to have you run an offline raid just to kind of show you where it is because it wouldn't make sense for me to take you in raid right now to show you what the map is like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if I'm trying to teach you the map, it wouldn't make sense because it's like I died. Okay, well, I don't really give a shit. So go ahead and go into interchange and I'll kind of just show you a little bit of what's up.
Okay.
Enable, yeah, perfect. What are your main objectives? Just getting loot?
Uh, Getting loot and leveling up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like your choice of weapon. Pretty snazzy.
Yeah. I didn't
What
build
ammo
it.
are you running in that?
I actually got it from my teammate because he crashed right when we went in, and he said I could just take his
Oh,
stuff. So it's his gun.
oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
But hey, free loot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so your main objective obviously is to try to get inside the resort.
Yeah.
Or sorry, inside the mall. The main areas that you're gonna want to loot, depending on what you're after, there's kind of like loot all over the map. The highest priority items that spawn here are tech loot, GPUs, LEDXs, stuff like
Yeah.
that. You're not gonna really get too many. Like the most valuable item that you can get without any keys is like a GPU.
Mm.
You're gonna want to go any way you want, sort of inside the mall. The mall is very interconnected, so everywhere will kind of go everywhere in the mall.
Yeah.
It's a little confusing, but once you're in the mall, we can kind of like figure it out together.
Okay.
So the entrance next to you, where the big words Ollie is on the wall, the one to the left, where the glass kind of is right there. That is Ollie entrance. So in Ollie entrance, it's actually a really good spawn for what you got. People run directly from your left. Everybody spawns outside the mall in some way, shape, or form.
Ah.
So they're all going to be gunning for an entrance like this.
Yeah.
After you get up these stairs, to your left is going to be two very big loot spawns. You shoot out that glass. But you know, obviously we're offline raid, so I'm just kind of explaining to you. It's not like you should do that. But so to your left are the two biggest loot spawns in the game. People will spawn right directly in front of you. So when you go up those stairs, like that way, there's gonna be PMCs. See the doors all the way at the end of the hallway?
Like over there.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
doors. People come through those doors, but they can see you clear as day from those doors to the little like glass holes.
Okay.
So it's very scary. Now the building Texaho, we call it Tech Light. Tech Light has really good tech spawns throughout the entire of that building. So if you go through there, that's a major spawn point for GPUs, for stuff like that. So if you're just gonna look through all the shelves. Alright, nothing spawned in there. What's that right there? Nothing. What's that? Okay, CPU fan. Nothing else.
Feed lamp.
Okay. So where that scav went up, you're gonna go, because that is where the good stuff is.
Okay.
It's gonna be to your right. right, so now this is gonna be an area behind you. There's a locked door that you'd have to turn power on, and that's where all the expensive medical equipment spawn on the map.
Hmm.
To your left. Behind you is that building right there. Tech Light is the building that also has really good spawns for loot.
Okay.
So here's gonna be where all your tech loot is. That's like where the expensive technology stuff, like I said, Bitcoin, GPUs, other expensive items like PSUs. Once you hit level 15,
Yeah.
PSUs are very expensive on the market right now. Those are really good to pick up. Let's see what else. So checking all those stuff, like they spawn everywhere around those little round shelves. So if you just kind of walk around, you can kind of find them. It's coming up. Noise.
Wait, can you drop GPUs at any level? Or is it like level restricted?
I mean, if you find it in raid, you can drop it, but I can't drop it for you right now because if it's not found in raid, you can't drop it in raid.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right, so there's nothing in there. So that building to your left with the
Oh shoot, wait.
so the building across from you, like I said, if you go in there right now, nope, wrong one. The one, one next
This
door.
one?
Yeah, right here. So right here, that door right there in front of you is a major door. So once the power is on and you have the key, all the major medical stuff spawns there. So now these little white shelves that you're looking at, they also have a chance to spawn LEDXs and stuff in there too.
Okay.
So always check those. So that's this area. So now if you go down the elevator again, and then you bust the left. So this is like the big upstairs area where most of the big loot is. Nice.
Wait, go down? Or...
Yep.
Okay.
So now to your left, this is going to be Rasmussen. Rasmussen, see the... Yeah, that building over there. That is also another tech spawn. But that one doesn't technically spawn GPUs and stuff as often, but they do have a chance here. So like on these shelves right here, on the shelves to your right, all the way down, all around, check all these little places. And nope, nothing spawned there now. Oh, golden G phone. I don't remember if things spawned behind the desk or not. I don't think so. Nothing behind that desk, but all around these like little tables, and then the two cabinets over here. So that's gonna be all your tech loot. I guess that's I think the entirety of all the tech loot. Now across the way is I forgot what that building's called. Not Avocado, but to the left of it, directly across the one with the G on it. That spawns with weapon parts. So you're gonna get weapon parts, guns, stuff like that. There's a weapon crates in here.
Okay.
There's some jackets in here. This is just kind of like an okay little spot. This is nothing like
Wait, can you
crazy, but no, you can't loot that one.
I see.
So that's just kind of like, eh. This is something, this is definitely a loot spot where people stop to loot. You'll hear them walking on wood, basically from a mile away. Now, if you go out the door that we came in and you bust a right, that's attic. Attic has some good spawns too for random loot. There's some bags in there, some jackets, some stuff that spawns on tables. Sometimes they have good spawns in here. Those shelves sometimes spawn stuff. I think there's a jacket over. No, it didn't spawn in. If you go over here, there could be a jacket right there.
Oh yeah.
Loot that jacket. There's the flash drive. Alright, now in the back of attic, all the way, yeah, that way, there's I think another loot area that actually has good loot. Do you know who Tagilla is?
Yeah.
Do you know who Killa is?
Yeah.
Alright, well, Killa will roam, and he will fuck you up on this map.
Hmm.
So back here, sometimes good stuff spawns, sometimes good stuff spawns on that couch with the jacket on it behind you. Sometimes there is a good spawn to your left in that little kind of corner.
Oh, this.
Right there. Yep. Sometimes there's some good stuff that spawns on the shelves over here.
Okay.
Let's see. What else? You can make a left out of here to Rasmussen. And then you're gonna make another left down the hallway. Going toward like G. And then you're gonna make another left down that long hallway.
This way.
Yeah, right there. Yep. So these buildings, Brutal is going to be a shop that things spawn in, and then the building to your right is also another spawn for things.
Hmm.
That is Kiba. So Kiba has two keys, and the power must be on Kiba inner and Kiba inner and Kiba outer. If you look through the window in Kiba, you'll see some crazy, crazy, crazy loot in there, like really high tier shit. Wow, nothing spawned in your raid for you. That is interesting.
Maybe it's because like it's offline. I don't know.
Hopefully. Well, you definitely do get things that spawn on the walls there. So Kiba inner and
Yeah.
outer are expensive keys. I think Kiba outer is like 1 million, 2 million
Oh wow.
rubles. Yeah, but it's a very good key. So
Yeah.
in the back room there, if you're seeing like where that little gate is in the back right corner of Kiba, there's multiple boxes that spawn with like level 6, level 5 plates, good armor, good guns, and sometimes on the little weapon rack in the corner there, you'll get like crazy, crazy guns, SA-58s, scars, all kinds of good stuff, all kinds of good stuff.
Hmm.
Should probably pack a mag.
What would you say? Oh yeah.
Reload. Yeah. Alright, so now across from Brutal is another. Across from Brutal, like directly across, that is Mantis. Mantis has a lot of good medical supply spawns. So again, Ledexes, stuff like that. Expensive injectors, things like that. Sometimes even an injector's case, I believe, can spawn here.
I see.
So all around this building, I have no clue why it's not spawning any loot for you whatsoever. It's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, offline raids didn't spawn anything in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's gonna be bags, boxes. There's gonna be a thing right there. Sometimes good key spawn in there. Medical equipment's gonna be in here. So across from you is German. In German, again, that's another graphics card spawn. High level spawn for any electronic equipment.
Hmm.
Sometimes you could find like high value items, like a
Oh, yeah.
Tetris. Yeah. So this is a good area too. Let's see. I think if you bust a right out of here, go down the hallway, and then you turn left. This is Emercon Medical Unit to your left. This is again another area where Bitcoins and LEDXs and things spawn to your left. That giant medical looking thing. Yeah, right there.
This?
Yeah, yeah, to your left there's multiple doors into it, but
Ah.
you need a key to get in there. It's a very big loot area.
Hmm.
That is definitely an area you would like to have a key for. Behind you is another good tech spawn area in the TTS. TTS is another area you should be checking out.
Okay.
So medical and what was it? Medical and good tech stuff spawns here. And then another really good area if you walk out to the right, so going down the hallway that you were originally walking down, you will come across, I forgot what the name of that store is. Keep going straight.
This way?
Yeah. What is that, Idea? So, Trend doesn't have anything in there, but that's just like a key point area, like people talk about Trend. That's an area you're going to have to go to for a task.
Okay.
The area behind you is Idea. Go to Idea, but run all the way down, like where the cash registers are, to the left. Yeah, like just run down this way. So just head straight. At the end, you're going to, like where you can't run anymore, you're going to turn right. So I'll tell you when.
Okay.
So right about now in here, you're gonna turn right. See that office right there? That's Idea Office. Now, Idea Office always has good tech loot in there too.
Wait, this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So in these computers, check your computers for GPUs, check your computers for SSDs, wires. You're gonna need a lot of wire. CPUs are good. So now in the room next to it is another tech spawn, and in this room, graphics cards can spawn here, power gauges, drills. What else? I don't know. This is just kind of like a random map where everything's kind of spread apart.
Yeah.
But once you get all that kind of down, that's pretty good. Another really good loot area is in the back of Idea. So in the back, you're gonna find like a storage area, kind of like what it looks like now. But there's more like appliance sort of spawn rate. So drills, I guess again, wires, stuff like that. So this is not the area. It's one more door out. So if you head to your, if you actually turn around, you can get there probably quicker. And then to your right.
Okay.
Those doors right there. So back here in the warehouse part, if you look around, there's a bunch of stuff just laying down on, well, it should be on the, I guess, what do you call those, shelves?
Yeah.
Should some stuff all over the shelves. There's a couple of weapon boxes back here that I remember. And there's a sledgehammer right there. Let's see. And that's really it. That's kind of all the big areas of interchange. We can take you to the power station. There's a power station that you can kind of check out. It's going to be down there to your left, so directly in front of you. So if you turn around, go outside. No, down and outside. So head down the walkway. If you keep heading straight to the left, there's going to be a walkway. Alright, So now in the corner, you see that building all the way out there to your right?
This?
A little left of it. So you're going the right way. Keep going down this way. And then to your right, there's an exit. And to your left is the power building. So you remember I told you you have to turn the power on to use this key for whatever?
Yeah.
This is where you turn the power on for the whole map. This is also how, if you double click O, it'll tell you one of the extracts. I forgot the name of it off the top of my head. It is Safe Room Exfil. I'll show you how to do that in a second too. So once you do that, you turn the power on. Upstairs, not in this building, but inside the mall, kind of like where we went for Tech Light, there is... so the power is to your left. It's like a circuit breaker, and you're gonna flip a switch. So a little more left, right there. See the red light? Right there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how you turn on the power.
Ah.
Now the power's on to the entire map. This is a good little loot area too. Sometimes good things spawn in this room. You have GPUs that spawn in here too. You have your drawers, stuff like that. And then there's an exfil right here too if you have rubles on you. Sometimes it spawns, sometimes it doesn't. There's the car extract. It spawned this time. So you can extract through this car if you have rubles.
Yeah.
Let's see another. So if you go straight and to your left, there's like gonna be some rooms. These are also good areas to loot. There is I'm not sure if it's there every time, but we have dynamic looting. So sometimes boxes and things will spawn, and sometimes they won't. It's not like every raid, same box will spawn there. So you got some boxes in here. And then if you run out to your, directly behind you, like toward the blue fence, on the left, sorry, other way.
Wait.
The blue fence.
Oh, this way, yeah.
If you go to the left, it's a dead end. But through one of the bushes, there's a secret stash that sometimes really good stuff spawns in. So in that bush to your left, there should be like right there. Yep, it's right there.
Wait.
Yeah, that's it.
This? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get some good stuff. Let's see. And I mean, there's secret stashes around the map. You can kind of look at the Tarkov wiki for a better explanation or a more precise location on where the secret stashes can be. They're hidden all around the outside of the map. Your extracts, let me see what you're at right now. So there's two main extracts. There is Emercom, and the other one is Railway. So since you have Emercom, you're going to turn around, and I'll show you where Emercom is.
This way?
Yep, all the way down that way.
Okay.
There is another extract too. If you double click O, it is called got off the top of my head. Let's see. It is called Hole in the Fence. So Hole in the Fence. Keep running to the left. If Hole in the Fence. Oh, this is also, see that tanker? That's a tanker that you need to mark eventually. That
Okay.
orange one. It's for Fuel Depot, I think it's called, or Fuel Matter. I forgot. So that's one thing that you're gonna have to remember to mark. There's also another one at the power station that you're at just recently. So this extract to your left coming up, see where that red container is? In the corner, you can extract from here, but you cannot bring a backpack.
Oh.
So it'll say hole in the fence, drop your backpack. So you don't have to drop your backpack to extract now. If you keep walking down this way, you'll get into the other extract. I can't think of the names of the extracts, I just know where they're at. I think it's called Emercom. Yeah, Emercom checkpoint. So all the way, you see the blue wall furthest from you?
Yeah.
If you follow that blue wall all the way to the left in like the corner, there's going to be like a little checkpoint. You can extract from that checkpoint.
Okay.
So a safer way is go to your left. You can jump over that little point right there. So after you jump over that little point, you can get and follow the gray wall to your left. And once you follow that gray wall to your left, you kind of just follow it all the way around, and you can get right to extract.
Okay.
And it also helps that you follow the wall because the trees and stuff can give you a little bit of kind of a cover while you're extracting, so that way you're not too freaked out and too nervous about, oh man, I'm gonna die, or like something crazy like that. It's just kind of chill.
Yeah.
Well, not chill. I guess Tarkov is never really chill, but you don't have to worry about
Just being like
getting shot as likely. Yeah,
out
as
of
likely.
nowhere. Yeah.
If you follow this down all the way, see where those tents are?
Yeah.
If you go toward those tents, that will be your extract,
Hmm.
and that is Emercom. Now, railway is on the opposite side of the map, so you don't have it yet, but those are the two main extracts on this map.
Okay. Oh, I see. No, don't extract.
And that's basically it. That's all of interchange. Unless you have keys, this map isn't really that helpful.
Hmm. I see.
So once you start getting your keys for this map, then that's when the real money starts coming in.
Yeah.
A good map to learn without any keys that you can get good loot on, in my opinion at least, is Reserve.
Hmm.
Reserve as a PMC is pretty good. Interchange as a PMC when you have keys is really good. Customs is kind of eh. Customs is like, it's fun for PvP, but it's not really a map that you would want to use for free, just to shits and giggles.
Yeah.
So now that you sort of learned interchange, you kind of just took in a lot of information. Is there anything else that you kind of wanted to know about the map?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay. Is there something else that I can help you with?
Guess we could get these woods quests done.
So what woods tasks do you have?
This one,
Okay.
and then
And then another one?
thought there's another one. Maybe we could get this one done too.
So those kinds of tasks I can't really help you with. Those are just tasks that are grindy and kind of like self-progression. So eventually you'll find a pack of instant noodles or a large can of Tashanka.
Hmm.
So I could just run through the map and help you find them, but it's kind of important for you to grind on those kind of grindy tasks. I know it's boring, but
Yeah.
something that needs to be done. I can help you with the customs task, delivery from the past, though.
Oh yeah.
I can help you with that one real quick if you want. I'll try to jump in here real quick with you. What's your username again?
It's just Polaris with 2 A's.
I think I added you, yeah. So you only need one key, and the key that you need is the director's office key. Director's office. Did I put it somewhere? Yeah, I got it right. Cool. Alright. Alrighty. Are you ready to go into a real raid?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're a man of few words, Polaris.
Yeah.
How was your day today, man?
Pretty good. School
good.
just ended for me, so.
Okay, what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore, but now I'm a junior, I guess. So.
Nice. A faster way to ensure, if you want to ensure like all your stuff, is on under where it says ensure on the right.
Hmm.
It says select items. You can just click ensure all,
Ah, okay.
and then make sure you click ensure. Yes. Next. All right. So when we're tasking, I'm not really gonna focus on PvP as much as I can. I'm really actually gonna try my hardest to avoid PvP.
Hmm.
My main goal here with trying to show you how the task is done is ultimately to show you that PvP is not necessary at a lower level. You don't have a lot of the ammo and um, the armor and the ammo are a big part of PvP.
Yeah.
You also should be learning, I'm not sure if you know or not, the different types of ammo and how to identify different types of ammo.
Hmm.
So have you been playing Tarkov for a little bit, or is it you like you're pretty fresh still?
This is my second wipe,
Okay, so you played
but
last wipe.
yeah, but I only got to like level 25, I think, so not like super far.
Okay, so you did basically most of the basic tasks and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel like how many hours do you have?
I think 130. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel like do you have any like confidence in certain things, or are there like some things you feel like you need to learn better on, or like how would you explain your gameplay?
Uh, I just need to play like less scared when I play solo. I just play like really, I don't know. I guess campy, cause I just don't
Yeah.
want to die, and that's usually what ends up getting me killed, cause I just stay in the same place.
Yeah, you need to kind of learn the maps, whatever maps you're playing. Learn to rotate, uh, learn not to get pinched, because once you're in a corner, it's kind of done.
Yeah.
Learn not to sit in one room, one building. It's complicated sometimes, but it's something that needs to kind of be like retaught to everybody. Because like when you first play, it's like I'm scared. I'm just gonna sit in this corner and I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get out of that. But eventually you will get out of it. And once you do get out of it, the game becomes a whole different animal.
Mm. When you get guns from like other PMCs, do you usually like run them, or do you just like sell them?
Personally, I sell them
Mm.
unless
See.
it's unless it's like something that I can't buy. Like if it's the only exceptions that I have really are if it is a I always forget the name of the gun. The Sig Spear. The Spear is the only gun that I really keep.
Mm. Okay.
I'll sell everybody else's guns.
Do you think I should do that, or like, do you think I should sell the weapons? Cause like I don't have the
Yeah.
flea market yet, so I can only have
Well, here's the thing.
access to.
Well, here's the thing. You don't have access to the ammo that they're running,
Yeah.
so it's kind of pointless. Because if you're gonna be running a meta weapon with not good ammo, and there's no reason to be running the meta weapon, it's better to work your way up to that to learn how different weapons and stuff are gonna um, kind of act to your game style or your
Mm.
gameplay. We have to go on the other side of the map. I love that.
This is exactly where I spawned last raid. Customs.
So we're gonna run over here to the right. We're gonna see if we can get the fuck out of here. Try not to get killed rotating.
Yeah.
Kind of play it a little slow. Hopefully nobody kills me off the rip again. So like right behind us. Sounds like the goons.
Hmm.
Behind us. I don't know if they're shooting at us or not. Just gonna get away from there. So what I'm hoping is these guys are going to be so focused on what's going on inside of dorms that they're not even going to be wanting to look outside. We could die very quickly here, very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking in there. Just try not to hit too many trees. Try to like bob and weave the trees, little bushes, anything you can see.
Yeah.
I say that as I'm hitting trees. So eventually we're just gonna book it, okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's do it now while they're fighting. Follow me over here. We just want to put some distance between us and dorms. We don't really want to get into a fight if we don't have to right now. So this is a pretty heavy trafficked way that we're heading.
Hmm.
You're gonna go through something called makeshift bridge.
Hmm.
People tend to try to camp these kinds of areas, so we're gonna try to keep an eye out. Let's see.
Okay.
So down this way, if you get the secret little like letter, there is a fire right here. This fire is called why can't I remember what it's called? Not the name of it. I forgot what that's an extract. I can't think of what the fuck the extract's called. It's not dorms, it's not ZB, it's not Crossroads, it's not Trailer Park. It is none of them that we have access to. That's fine. I'll figure it out later and message you if I remember it. But so now our main goal is just try to survive, get across, get our thing, and then we have to go to another map after this. We have to go to Factory. Have you been to Factory before? No, there's people.
Yeah.
Don't run, don't run, don't run. Don't run, don't run, don't run. There's people there. They're actually right in front of us. It's kind of slow walk up here. Try not to hit any bushes. Here, I'm over here somewhere. I'm gonna have to take this guy out. Sounds like he's on the right side somewhere. Unless he went through Big Red. So this building is called Big Red, or that's at least what I've gathered that it was been called.
Hmm.
So Big Red is going to be where the director's office is. You need the key called Director's Office Room Key to get in there. You're going to need that for like 2 or 3 missions. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's a couple missions you need to do up here. I'm dead.
Oh.
It's a bolt action. I'm so sorry.
Hmm. What should I do?
Let's see what kind of weapon he has first before we do this. Alright. Alright, he has a M855, so you can actually probably take him out. I'm pretty sure he has, not good ammo. Let's see what he's rocking. Yeah, the M856A1, no, he has good ammo. I'm gonna assume that he's on the train to your left, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna run straight right. So, behind you, you're gonna run straight that way.
Just run.
Yep.
Okay.
And he'll probably shoot at you. You'll have a better understanding of where he's at. Are you getting shot at?
No.
Alright, so he's gonna be more than likely that direction. So, okay, go run to that red door.
This way?
Try to get in there. Yeah, try to get in that red door right there in front of you.
Okay.
Open it up and try to get in. You're gonna be to your left. Check your right. Yeah, like that. He might be up there. No, like up on the gray, like right there. Yeah, he might be like up there somewhere. So you can also crawl underneath that gray area that I showed you a minute ago. So make sure you clear out the beneath it as well.
Okay.
I'm thinking that's kind of where he's at. I don't think he's up there because it sounds like the shots came from the train.
Hmm.
Try not to hit that bush right next to you. Try to stay out of the bushes like completely.
Okay.
You're gonna go down to that wall.
Go to it?
And be careful because he might be right around here. You're gonna want to like heavily peek that before you push through. So just keep your...
Wait, could he be up or?
Yeah, he could be up there too as well. He's not down there. Check the left side of the train. Be careful. Doesn't seem like he's up there. Do you have a grenade on you by chance?
Nope.
No.
No grenade.
Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and keep going down the left side of the wall, and then you're gonna turn around. So you're gonna keep going this way. There's gonna be a hole in the wall to the left. You're gonna... Well, I mean, we're gonna try to at least to see if you can cut behind this guy. So go around these barrels. Yeah, the windows are intact, so he didn't shoot me through the windows. So the hole in the wall right there to your left, you're gonna go and take that hole out. You're gonna try to peek through it slowly.
Okay. Wait, this hole? Or
Yeah, that hole to your left right there.
okay.
So you're gonna do a 180, and you're gonna be looking at the at basically on this side of the train. You're just gonna try to focus on that primarily. Aim down to the left side, yeah. Alright, so he's more than likely gonna be to your left. Probably camping
way?
like around my body. No, to your left. That's your
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna lay down and go on the other side of the train. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, now you're gonna slow walk toward that direction. So we know where I'm at, and we have to assume that's where he's gonna be.
Okay.
So he's not gonna be on this side of the train, he should be on the other side of the train. So if you walk down more the hill, a little bit more, and aim toward like yeah, like right there, sort of. You can kind of see underneath the train. You're using SP, so you have to aim for his legs and hit him like 100 times, blow his fucking legs out.
Hmm.
Try to avoid hitting the trees. The only time you should aim for their head right now is if you could hit them in the ear.
Hmm. Okay.
You heard him to your left. He's that direction. To your right now?
See over the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what you're gonna do. Yeah, like that. Crouch. A little more right. There's two of them. That hole in the wall that you came out of, that's where they're probably gonna come out of.
Yeah.
No, they're running to my right.
This way?
Yeah. Probably gonna go loot me. Let's check this out. If you crouch right here and then lay down. Alright, now aim toward that direction. Yeah, buddy. You hear him on the other side of the wall?
I don't hear
Don't
him.
move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Alright, keep crawling. Keep going straight. Alright, stand up. But don't step in the middle. Try not to step in the middle. They can come from behind you. There's an opening in the wall to your left. died a little more to your left. Yeah, like over there. Stop aiming, because the longer you aim, you lose your arm stamp. You get less accurate.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna leave the spot, walk toward my body.
Slow walk or?
Yeah, slow walk toward my
Okay.
body. Try to stay out of the bushes. You heard them around you, so they're to your left. More than likely, they're not gonna be to your right.
Yeah.
You're gonna be that way, yeah. To your left. You just aimed in. Is that his head?
I don't know.
He was in the cart the whole time, right
He
there.
was in the cart?
Yeah, he was in the cart right there. I just seen him.
Ah.
Somebody else was in the cart. Yeah, that was that guy. Played out.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
You want to do a scav run?
I have. I have about 20 minutes until my in-laws come over, so
Ah.
I'm gonna have to leave. I'm sorry. I will hold a spot open for you tomorrow if available.
Okay.
If there's anything else I could do for you, let me know, man. Sorry I wasn't more help. I was trying to teach you what I could, but I'm sorry I ended up fucking you up.
You're good.
I appreciate your time, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
See ya.